Hey there, Seb the Realtor here. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how long does it take to sell a home in Silicon Valley? If you're thinking about selling your home in Silicon Valley and you're wondering how long it's going to be before you finally see your money, then you definitely want to watch this video. That's a pretty good question. The short answer is, it's not going to take anywhere near as long to sell your house as you've spent thinking about selling your house. Most people take a very long time to get to the decision where they finally pull the trigger and decide they're gonna work with a realtor, list their home, and put it up on the market. So if you're looking for the answer to, once I put my home up for sale, how many days will I expect it to be on the market before I finally get an offer that I like and accept that offer? So that really depends quite a bit on the kind of market that you're in, the neighborhood that you're in, the price point that you've set. The average days on market in Silicon Valley can vary anywhere from like 7 days on market on average for the entire Silicon Valley at a time when inventory is really tight and the market is really hot, and it could creep up to 2 months or even 3 months in a time when there is really a glut of inventory on the market. But really it comes down to this one very simple thing, and that is what price you have put on your house. It is very important to understand that the amount of time it takes you to get your house sold really depends on how much you are asking for it. And the other thing to understand is that the amount of money that you're asking for your home has absolutely nothing to do with how much you're going to get for it when it finally does sell. The price that you set for your home has everything to do with how long you are prepared to wait to get an acceptable offer. If you have your home priced low, what's going to happen is you are going to get offers very, very quickly. And even in a time when homes are taking 30 or 60 days to sell on average in Silicon Valley, you could still have an offer in your house the very next day after you put it on the market if you have your home priced in a way that you will get that kind of interest in your home right out of the get-go. On the flip side, even in a market where the average days on market is 7 days, when homes are selling in a week on average, you could expect to spend 30, 60, 90 days, a year or two, or 10 years, depending on the price that you are asking for your house. The amount of time that your house is going to be on the market is all about what you have listed your home for. And remember, the price that you get for it has nothing to do with list price. Otherwise, we would all ask $1 billion for our house. If the list price had anything to do with what it was going to sell for, why wouldn't you just set an extremely ridiculously high price? And the answer is because you know that would not work. That would result only in your house taking a very, very long time to sell, and quite likely getting far less for it than it would have had you price it aggressively from the get-go and received multiple offers right out of the gate. But I have to say that the days on market is only a very small component of the overall time that you're going to spend getting your home sold in Silicon Valley. That's because most people, before they sell their home, they will spend some time getting their home ready for sale. In fact, many people will spend months getting their home ready for sale. When I sign a listing agreement with a seller in Silicon Valley, typically it is for a 6-month period or more. Oftentimes it is for a year period, because I'll be working with a seller for quite some time before they put their home on the market, getting it ready for sale. And most of getting it ready for sale has nothing to do with actually like working on the house, right? With painting it or replacing flooring or like moving around furniture or like doing the landscaping or termite repairs. Most of the work on your house has nothing to do with any of that. If you are a typical homeowner in Silicon Valley and you're gonna sell your house, you've lived in your house for 22 years. That's the average number of years that someone lives in their house in Silicon Valley. How full of stuff do you think your house is gonna be after 22 years? Or some people, it might be 30 or 40 years. The answer is quite a bit of stuff. That whole process of getting your home emptied out, sorting through everything that you have, putting in storage, packing it away, selling some of it, donating some of it, moving it to another location. That whole process alone for many people will take many months. The actual amount of time spent working on your house, if we have the house emptied out of all the stuff and is ready to begin work, the average home doesn't need anything more than like a week or two to get it ready for sale. Sometimes homes will require more work than that. It really depends on, the condition of your home and what the market dynamics are for homes in your neighborhood. Are they selling, for the best premium if they are sold as is because everybody likes a property. Sometimes my sellers will feel like they want to spend more time working on their house. They want to do some major renovations before putting the home on the market. And in some cases, for some houses, for some markets, that may be justified. But I tell my clients that really it's the low-hanging fruit that pays the biggest dividends. And oftentimes those big expensive renovation projects don't pencil out. You want to focus on the quick and easy wins like decluttering, removing all that stuff, cleaning, landscaping, improving the lighting in your house. Those kinds of basic things which can be done very quickly and very cheaply are the kinds of work that really do actual pay dividends when you go to put your home on the market. And that kind of work can often be done within just a week or two. Now, some people, they don't need or want to do any work whatsoever to their house. They want to sign a listing agreement and get the home on the market the very next day. And I tell folks there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that if you understand that you may perhaps be leaving a little bit of money on the table. However, if you do price your home very aggressively, you will get a lot of competition for your home regardless of the condition that it's in. Even if it does need a ton of work, even if it has not been decluttered or cleaned, if that price is low enough, you're going to get all kinds of buyers through your door, and you never know what buyer out there is going to pay the most for your home. It could be just because they like the location, or they like the lot size, or they like the floor plan, and they can see beyond the work that it may require. And in many cases, the best buyers want to do a lot of work to your property because they will want to customize it and make your home their home, and they will look past whatever work the property may need. So don't feel that you need to do any work to your home whatsoever. Now, I will meet with you, I will go through your property, and I will give you my best advice as to what should be done to your property in order to get the very highest price possible and get your home sold quickly and easily with a non-contingent offer so that you can be on your way to your next opportunity. Actually, I like to offer my clients what I call the 2-day sale. That is where we put the home on the market, allow no private showings, only have a weekend's worth of open houses, and then begin to review offers the very next day or two. And if we have that property priced strategically where we're going to get multiple offers, where we get dozens of parties through the home on the weekend, it can be a very fast and painless sale process where we do get multiple offers, we get a lot of competition, and then I negotiate on your behalf, have the buyers fighting against each other to give you the very best price and terms. And you know what? When we get that situation going, we can often have buyers write offers that are going to close very quickly. So we might only have a 7-day or a 10-day escrow, but guess what? You can then get yourself a free rent back for a month or maybe even 2 after close of escrow. So then you can move all that stuff out of your house gracefully after the close of escrow. So to answer the question, how long is it going to take to get your Silicon Valley home sold? The answer is it doesn't really have to take very long at all. If you want to know how long it's going to take to be on market in your area, that's a shifting answer because it depends on what is going on in your market at the time. Days on market could only be 7 days, but that really is not indicative of how long it's going to take you from start to finish. That is from the day you sign a listing agreement until the day that you get your check. That is really going to be very dependent on a number of different factors. Chief among them is you and what your own goals, your own needs, and your own special considerations are for the sale. All right, well, that is all I have for this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching it and you got some value out of it. And if you did, I'm guessing that you might also enjoy some of these videos over here. Thank you so very much for watching, and please stay tuned.